Finally tonight, and judging by that last story, in the nick of time, we meet a 32-year-old Queens artist who painstakingly creates works of art by drawing millions of dots. It's called stipple. Here's Kyle Lane in his own words.
The whole class was given this art project to render a leaf in stipple. We did some things in charcoal, we did some things in pastels, oils. But when we started to share each other's pieces, I found out mine was so far superior than my other fellow classmates, and I said, this is what I want to do. You're looking at dots that are so small, I need a magnifying glass to see. I was doing it in increments of 3 to 6, like dot, 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 or dot, 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 dot. And if you're sitting around, you need your mind, your mind cannot wander. You always have to focus on something. So I would, at some point, I would just count. Through this process, I've acquired tendinitis, which only allows me, the tendons become inflamed. So I work in increments of 20 to 30 minutes. Then I get up, get some coffee, walk around, then come back to it. You're talking about if a concept comes to mind, 2 o'clock in the morning, I have to get up and I have to start sketching. The last piece I completed, the guitar, has about 4 million hand-drawn dots, and one mistake will cause you to start from the beginning. With this particular part of the guitar, which is called the headstock, you have a glossy finish to it. So what I did was I took my .13 millimeter point size and I did one coat straight across evenly. Then within that coat, I did a second coat, filled in those dots, did a third coat, filled in those dots, all the way up to 8. That's why if you look at the reflection from this piece of metal, you can actually see the different coats from dark gradually getting light. The reflection on the 3 petals, which is right behind each petal, it has to look real. And if you're looking at also the screws, and even something as insignificant as the reflection from this rod, you see how that lights up on the wood? This is something you really can't teach. I only sell a certain amount per year in that edition. So what that does is it guarantees the art collector that their piece will appreciate in value. Once the edition is completed, the plate is destroyed, and no second edition can be made. Similar to the Stradivarius.
It's amazing. Lane is about to start stipple impressions on renderings of a brass section. And with each stipple drawing taking up to a year to finish, it'll be a little while before his dream of completing a full orchestra is going to be realized.
God, can you imagine? He is
that was something else.
Great, talented.
How'd you like to be like in your 3 millionth dot and make a mistake and have to go back and start
be
again?
a little upset.
Oh!
I'm going to guess single and no children for him, probably. Just a little extra
Almost
time
by
on his hands,
necessity.
yeah. Let's check out